Hi everybody, this YouTube live, it's really early. I'm going out on an install today and I just realised I needed to shoot a little bit of video quickly for something. My Patreon page is now live. In fact, it was live when I did my 9 months update video, and astonishingly a few of you guys have actually found the link and pledged their support to me already. So a quick shout out and a big thank you to David, no surname, to Simon Gardner and to Christian Larkman. I think it's Larkman, 2 A's. Anyway, thank you so much to you guys for checking out that Patreon page and pledging your support. You can go and take a look at that yourself. There's a link down in the notes below, but it's www.patreon.com/10-minute workshop. One of the things I'm planning to do is to release, just for my Patreon supporters, like an early release highlights reel of whatever's coming down the line. So there'll be, little snippets from the forthcoming videos, maybe a couple of deleted scenes, things that didn't make it into the final edit, and a couple of bloopers and mistakes. Not too many, otherwise we'll be there all day. But with my existing supporters' indulgence, I thought I'd show you the first of those highlight reels today, just so that everybody has a flavour of what they might expect if they do pledge their support, and that's coming up now. Hi there, I'm Peter Millard and this is 10-Minute Workshop, where 10 minutes in the workshop is never 10 minutes wasted. In the workshop this week, well, we're going back to our Festool versus Cheap Tool series, and in this second set of videos we're going to be discussing the Humble Orbital Sander. That's coming up next. So the sanders we're looking at here today are the Festool RTS 400 from Festool and the Bosch GSS 161A. They are very, very similar in terms of specification. They both weigh about 1.2 kilos, about 2.6 pounds, so they're both very lightweight. The Festool has a 2mm orbit, the Bosch has a 1.6, so slightly finer. Festool is 200 watts, the new ones are 250, I believe. The Bosch is 180 watts, so not a huge amount of difference in power, but we'll see if that makes any real difference in practical terms. The Festool is variable speed, whereas the Bosch is single speed. I always keep my sanders dialed up to 11 wherever possible. So, and they both have similar extraction ports with a ribbed sort of outlet, so you can just plug a regular hose on there. They're not funny oval shaped or clip-on special things. The Festool of course comes with a plug-it cord 3.5 meters long. I'm a big fan of the system. I know some people aren't, so sorry about that. The Bosch has a fixed cable, but it is of extraordinary length actually. It's almost 3.9 meters long, so actually even longer than the Festool plug-it cord, so top marks to Bosch for that. Again, it is a Bosch professional tool, so they don't scrimp on cable lengths, obviously. So in this test we're going to try some actual sanding. This is a piece of 6mm birch ply that I've had some lacquer on that I use for drawer boxes. So it's actually a flooring lacquer, so it's pretty tough. I'm going to try left side and right side, a minute sanding on each one, and let's see how each one does. So there's a line down the middle. So the last little sanding dust collection test I want to do is on the edge of something. These little sanders often get used, or I use them regularly, for just cleaning up, denibbing between coats of paint or primer on the edge of a board like this. This is a piece of 25mm MRMDF that's been painted. Now, as I say, this is a challenge for any sander because there's only so much of the pad in contact with the actual surface. So just a little quick sort of follow-on video. I've just finished shooting the Festool Cheap Tool sander video and come to its conclusion. I know at the end of the track saw a video that I said I was going to do a tracksaw workshop video, and I absolutely am, but I'm expanding the scope of that a little bit. What I'm planning to do is, as the Festool cheap tool set of videos progresses, and I've got a few of these planned, the idea is that you'll end up with a cheaper set of tools that offer a comparable functionality to the Festools that I use to make my living with on a daily basis. So that's it for this quick follow-up video. I hope that explains a few things for you. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it amongst your friends, and do consider subscribing. Then you'll be notified whenever I put up something new. But for now, at the workshop, where 10 minutes is never actually 10 minutes, I'll see you next time. Take care. So yep, that's the kind of thing you can expect if you do pledge your support to me on Patreon, and thank you so much for the guys who do. The other thing you'll have access to, of course, is plans to all of the builds I do, so you've absolutely no excuse not to get cracking. Thank you so much for watching this. Normal service will resume with the next video coming down the line, which is Festool Cheap Tool Orbital Senders. I'll see you next time. Take care.